What's up everybody, I'm Alexandra Madsen and today I'm going to be showing you how to dial your scooter.
For another one, maybe then you'll know that I was never one. I'm gonna be the one for another one. I don't wanna feel you tonight. Got me.
So you ever like drop a scooter and it just makes that really nice sound? And it just kind of sounds like music to your ears. Well, I'm going to show you guys in this video how to get your scooter dialed and how to stop the rattly, loose noises. Now, first things first, I've got to give my scooter the dialed check. So let's do the drop test. I just hit my elbow on the TV. Okay, so here we go. We're in the kitchen. Sick. I don't think it's as dialed as it should be. I'm going to dial it and I'm going to show you guys how to dial it too. So first of all, you guys are going to be seeing this video after X-Air, but I have X-Air this week. So I'm going to take apart my scooter and then basically put it back together and make sure that everything's tight and everything's clean. I like to clean my scooter. You could probably laugh at me, but I like to have a nice clean scooter. Also, quick intermission, if you want to cop some of my grip tape, remember if you see me in person, just ask me about it. I usually am carrying these grip tape sheets. This is the AM It's grip tape, so make sure you guys cop. Comment down below if you want to cop. It's pretty nice. So like with my experience of undialed scooters and just doing that drop test then, I honestly think it's just the headset, so I'll just tighten the headset, but I'm going to take the whole thing apart and show you guys what I do to get my scooter dialed. So first things first, I'm going to take the bars off the scooter and I'm going to have a look at the headset. So we're just doing that now, gradually untightening it, taking the bars off. Let's have a little look. Taking a little while. What's going on? Oh nice, look at the bars, they look sick. Spinning it around, it's disgusting as you can tell by my face, and then we grab an Allen key and it doesn't need to fit, so we're going to throw that away. Yeah, step one's probably find the right Allen key. Oh my gosh. That did not sound very nice. So I've had this headset in here for like, I'd say over a year. It's gotten to the point where it's starting to make creaky noises and it's not really moving the best. I can see because I don't have a headset cap on it, there is a whole bunch of stuff in the headset that shouldn't be there, like dust and things like that. That's why we've got the towel down. Towel down, no grease on the carpet, because we don't want grease on the carpet. Oh gosh, no wonder why it barely spins. Look at the inside of this. You guys probably can't see it, it's probably unfocused, but there's just a lot of dust and gross stuff in there. Step one, change your headset. That's not actually a step, but I probably should do that. I actually can't believe my luck right now. I just found a headset. So shout out to Lucky Pro Scooters. I did get this a while ago, but I never put it in because I just love my old headset too much, but I think it's time. It's probably not the best time doing it before a comp because things can feel a bit weird, but we're gonna roll with it. I'm really fussy with my headsets. At one time I changed it to a brand new headset and then I changed it back to my old one after a day because I didn't like the feeling of it being so smooth, which sounds ridiculous, but yeah. It's also come with a top cap that I should ride, but for now I'm not going to because it does work as a spacer and it makes my bars a little bit higher, and I don't want to do that right before a comp, so I'm just going to put this back in the box. First things first, you want to make sure that the headset is tight because a lot of the time it could just be a loose headset. So we check that, we take the bars off and we try tighten the headset. So you don't have to tighten it up to the point where it doesn't move, but do tighten it up a fair bit, otherwise you will still get a rattle if that is the cause of it not being dialed. So I've tightened it up a fair bit. Alright, so then what you do is you grab it and you do a drop test with it without bars. I would say that's pretty dialed. There is a bit of an odd noise going on, but overall it sounds dialed. I'll check the brake, I'll check everything. Let's say that it wasn't dialed just then and it was rattly. I would go to the back wheel first. So I'd have a little look at the back wheel, see if it needs tightening. So you want to check, go like this, kind of pull on it a bit. And if it wobbles at all, you won't be able to get your scooter dialed. You could also have the wrong spaces, so if you've tightened this up fully and it's still making a noise, then you've probably got the wrong spaces in here. But yeah, check that. Is it wobbling? Yes, it could be wobbling. Tighten it up, and then the back wheel is sorted. If you've tightened it up fully and it's still making a noise, still rattling, then it could be a case of that you don't have the right spaces in the back. So you're going to have to find the right spaces, otherwise you won't be able to have a dialed scooter. Now, once we've checked the back wheel, we go to the brake. Quite often a dialed scooter can be the brake as well, so nobody suspects the brake, but sometimes it is the brake. So my brake is fine at the moment, which is cool, but your brake may not be, so you've got to check it. The bolts for the brake for me to tighten are actually under the grip tape because Genius put it over the bolts, but I'll just cut them out when I need to. But other scooters, sometimes they'll have the bolts underneath, so all you do is obviously grab your Allen key, tighten it up, and then it should be fine. So you want your back wheel tight, the brake tight. Now, if it's still rattling, you want to move to your front wheel. So you tighten that up. Same as the back wheel, give it a little wiggle, see if it's moving around, and then tighten that up. Mine's already tight, so I'm just pretending to. So we've tightened that up. Now, it should be dialed. If you've tightened the headset, you've tightened the front wheel, you've tightened the back wheel, and you've tightened the brake, it should be dialed. So if it's not dialed at this point, it's going to be, obviously back spaces aren't working, or even the front wheel's not fitting properly. Now we move on to the next bit. This bit is crucial. You've got to make sure that you tighten your clamp bolts enough. You don't want your bars to be coming off, and if you don't tighten it enough, you'll be able to tell because there will be a rattle. So we've got the bars on, and then you're just going to do what you always do when you put bars on. You want to tighten it up. Remember to tighten each bolt like gradually, so don't do one bolt all at once because it does an uneven compression on it and it can break the clamp, and we don't want to break the clamp. As you guys can see, we just go bottom, spin a bit, and then top, spin a bit, so on and so forth. So I'll just keep doing that for a little bit. Bro, why does this keep getting stuck? I think that is tightened sufficiently, so let's give it the drop test now. I would say that's pretty good. So that was my super quick little insight on how to get a dialed scooter. So remember, headset needs to be tight, clamp needs to be tight, back wheel, front wheel, brake. It's all going to be tight because if one thing is loose, you're going to hear it, it's going to rattle, and it's not going to sound very nice. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this very quick how to dial your scooter. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you guys in the next video.